Alright, I got another video for you guys telling you about my customers' biggest issues that they have with the car after certain shops have touched their vehicle. The shop installed OEM mounts. So basically they asked the shop to install OEM engine mounts, just like the side mount here. It says SEP on it. This is the OEM mount for this vehicle, for your car, for your Acura TL. This one also has a cover also on the mount. This one has a cover on the mount in the front here. That cover stops the mount from cracking. Like I said, the back one has one also a cover. Make sure that they install OEM engine mounts, even if, you know what I'm saying, because I've heard people talk about they pay the shop like $1,000. Aftermarket engine mounts are only probably like $200, $300, and they're keeping it $700 for themselves just to do the engine mounts. After they didn't do the job, they did the job, but they put in the cheapest mounts that they could find in order to get to it. Okay, so make sure that you get an OEM engine mounts when you get that done. Make sure they're OEM. There's a way to check. Make sure you match up your old ones with your new ones, and that's how you'll know the difference. The ball joint's filling out to install. Alright, like I had a customer, he has his ball joints done at a shop. So what had happened was that the shop did his ball joints, and he didn't do just one side. He did the driver's side and the passenger side. And after he did it, the ball joint failed on the bottom from the shop who did it, and the tire went to the fender and pushed the fender out. So the fender's like bent. It's crazy. It's like the real stories that you hear from these people, like when they come by, it just blows your mind. Like it's literally like you could see like the indent here, like this came through and pushed the fender out and bent the fender because of what, you know, the shop did, because of the work that was done. I'm telling you, it's just nuts when I saw that. Okay, so then I had another customer that came by, and he had a backup cam installed where, you know, you reverse, and the backup cam, they put it like somewhere similar, like right here. They put the cam, and then when they wired it up and shorted out his system in his car. So when they shorted out his system in his car, his dash lights wasn't working. Nothing was working. Like the dash lights here that come on when you start the car, and everything that lights up, his tail lights weren't working. Nothing. His tail lights wasn't coming on. Nothing. So it's like really crazy when you sit there and think about it. It's like, all right, you took it there to get some work done, and then it was there. So if your tail lights is not working and your dashboard light is not working here, I'm gonna tell y'all what fuse it is. It's the ignition meter fuse, number 21 from the rear. That's what it is, ignition meter. That's the fuse that was blown, and that's the fuse that got the lights working again. So that one actually controlled the tails, the dashboard lights, and I think it was something else. I think it was possibly the mirrors. Something on the mirrors or something like that. It was all controlled through this one fuse, which is a 7.5A, 7.5 amps. Try to show you guys what it looks like at the bottom here. It's the second to last in the back here. Can't really see too well, but it's back there in the back. The second to last in the middle of the row over there. That's the fuse. The 7.5. Ignition meter. Okay. You know, his lights wasn't working. He was calling me. He was going crazy. He was like, yo, I can't fix it. My lights don't work. I took it to the shop. They don't know what they're doing. And I'm just like, yo, just bring it here. I'll figure it out. And I figured it out and was able to get it done. Okay. The next one was the shop installed the engine and just dropped the motor in. So basically what happened with the customer was that he had got his engine replaced and the transmission replaced, which I'm pretty sure he didn't need engine and transmission replaced. It was just pretty much the shop, wherever he took it to, they just wanted his money. We're in New York, so that's what they do out here, most of these shops. They wanted to take his money. They made him drop in another engine and a transmission. They charged him, I think, a little bit over $4,000 to do the job. And instead of them installing everything, they installed, when I checked everything, when I met him a couple months down the line. Wish I had known before, because it could have saved him a lot of money. But once I met him, I explained to him that all his mounts were broken. So once he came by and I checked it and I seen that all his mounts were broken, it looks like they just slapped the engine in on top of the mounts and then slapped these brackets on, because y'all know that these brackets are fail safes for the engine. So if the engine doesn't drop, because this bracket is here, and then y'all know the mounts are bolted to the frame, so it won't go anywhere. But it's crazy. It was like they just threw everything in there and all the mounts were broken. So it's like they didn't take their time when they were doing the job to get the job done. They didn't even give a shit. They didn't even care. So they just threw it back in there, and that's what he paid to get that done. Okay. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys how important it is. I'm gonna close the hood. Show you how important it is to have a good scanner. Like, you guys, everybody hits me up. They have codes and stuff like that. You guys can go to AutoZone and get a scanner. Y'all can buy one off of YouTube. Y'all can buy one off Amazon, whatever it is. Okay, this is one of the first scanners that I ever bought. Okay, it's a Foxwell scanner. It's NT630 Pro. Okay, all right. Now, what this scanner is that it doesn't scan regular codes. It scans regular codes, and it also scans ABS, airbag, and ABS airbag codes. So basically what that means is that it's, well, I'm gonna explain. This is pretty good to update also, because I was able to update it. It has like a little SD card on the side here that comes with it that you can like update on the computer. I've had this scanner for about 3 years now, and the updates are still free. And it has changed the software and made the software a lot better than it was before. But I'm just going to explain. Like this scanner right here, I have this in my Amazon store, so there'll be a link in the description on the bottom to my Amazon store. This is like the best money that I've ever spent, this scanner right here. It's been very durable, and it can reprogram the VSA button. You see, like how I showed you guys in the other video, that like when they erase codes, that the VSA light comes on. This can reset the VSA light in your car, like reset the button so it'll work again and everything. And it's good at scanning codes. So like if you have like any codes for like the braking system, this is what a lot of people don't understand. There's different scanners that does different things. You get what I'm saying? They don't scan just once. Regular $30 scanner doesn't scan all the different systems and modules on the car. You need a good scanner that scans. This one doesn't scan all the systems either, like the transmission and everything, but this scans the basic ones and the anti-lock braking system and stuff like that, which usually has the most codes and everything out of anything else. So this would be your best bet to get. This thing has been fantastic. It's never crashed on me. It's never given me any problems. I've dropped it plenty of times. As you guys can see, it still doesn't even look like it's been beat on, and I've had it for so long. This runs for about $130, $140 on my Amazon. It's worth it. You'll have a good scanner that you can scan stuff, and most of the things that I've done in my videos, you'll be able to do with this scanner, and you'll be good to go. I just wanted to show you guys because everybody wanted to know of a good scanner to purchase, especially for the Acura TL or whatever. You guys could have, two friends put together and buy this scanner because it's really great and it works really, really good. All right. I want to tell you guys, everybody, Happy New Year and everything. Sorry I'm a little late, but yeah. Just want to tell everybody Happy New Year, and this is going to be a good year. I got a lot more videos coming for you guys. It also comes with a software disc here too, also, and then a connector to connect it to the computer. And those are my biggest complaints. The customers come in, those are like the biggest issues that I've had with the customers. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.